You're a mess.
What?
You're organizing your house wrong. And no, I'm not Marie Kondo, but I wish I were. I can't wait to tell you why you're a mess and why you're organizing your house wrong. But first, I want to remind you to like this channel, subscribe, and click the bell icon, and then you can get all of my videos through notifications. Like many people, I've been consumed by Marie Kondo and the way that she teaches people to organize their lives by identifying items that bring them joy. However, I discovered her years before she had her own Netflix show. Decluttering and organizing my home the way the life-changing magic of tidying up details created more space not only in my home, but in my heart and in my brain. Going through my home the way she inspired me to made me feel lighter, more on task, more relaxed, and more free. So what have I learned from my years of tidying up and the magical art of living simply? I'm gonna tell you. Before I do that, I wanna thank Grove.co for sponsoring this video. Grove.co is a green-inspired website that I love, which features natural and organic body care and cleaning products. And check out this awesome cleaning concentrate set, which you get when you try out Grove for the first time using the link below. You also get a 60-day free trial. If you spend more than $39, you also get this awesome tray. I use it to hold change and rings and my watch. Okay, back to how you can stop being such a mess. It starts with one basic premise. You're doing it wrong. Your whole life you've done the best that you can. We all have. We try to stay neat, we try to stay organized, we try to pay our bills on time, we try to get organized. But then life sets in and we find ourselves back to the mountain of papers and piles and crap, just like it always was. Okay, here we go. We're gonna fix it. Number one, stop it with your emotions. Seriously, cut it out. There are many things that you have in your home that you keep for sentimental reasons. I do it too. And there's nothing wrong with that until there is. While memories are important and wonderful, we often hold on to things simply because we're afraid to let them go. There's that emotion again. Cut it out. But it's from my mom. But you hate it. But my mom got it for me. But it doesn't fit and you hate it. Emotional attachment to things which requires you to hold on to them when the person who gave them to you doesn't even know or care is not good for you, I promise. It reinforces the notion that you have to hold for other people and it puts you second. Well, it's time to put yourself first. Eliminating items in your life which no longer serves you brings you joy. It's freeing. So be a little bit of a robot about it. If it doesn't fit you, if you don't like it, if you're only holding on to it because of your feelings about it, it's time to let it go. Number two, stop with the one-day thinking. We all have that aspirational sweater or skirt or suit in our closet. The one that we love, but it hasn't fit in years, but we think one day it will. Or we have a collection of vintage postcards that we think would look beautiful in frames, but it's been years and we've never done it. Oh, one day I'll do it. Or maybe it's the aspirational tofu press, which, as the package promises, will make my tofu less watery and more likely for my children to eat it. Bet you never thought you'd hear the three words aspirational tofu and press together in a sentence, but you just did. I kept saying one day I'll use this tofu press. For years I said that, and I never used it. It's time to say goodbye to those kinds of things, please. And don't get all emotional on me because we already covered that in point one. Maybe you need to rewind. Number three, simplify wherever possible. How many bottles of cleaning product do you have? How many do you actually need? Chances are more than you use and more than you need by far. You can regain so much peace and so much space, and you won't be afraid to go to that under the sink region if you simplify. Once and for all, keep the things you use and get rid of the things that you don't. It's truly that simple. So many items in my pantry and my utility closet were just overflowing. I had dozens and dozens of old undershirts of my son's that I had planned to use one day as rags for cleaning. What honestly happens when I clean is I use 2, maybe 3 of them, and then I wash them and use them again. I didn't need 38. I keep a couple more in case of a rag apocalypse, but I didn't need 38, and you don't either. Number 4. Commit to a lifestyle. The life-changing magic of tidying up isn't just about being happy that you're throwing things out. As my mother-in-law said to me after we tidied up her linen closet, somewhat reluctantly on her part, you seem to take pleasure in throwing things out. Granted, we were drinking scotch and it had been a pretty tense evening, but still. I do take pleasure in it because this kind of paring down is meaningful. It means the following. I can decide what I need. I am in control of my living space. I operate better when there's a place for everything and everything goes in its place. I want to live in a space that I love, which isn't stressful, and I'm worth it. While getting rid of dozens of bags of things may not be in your future, try any one of these tips and see if it doesn't change your headspace and your life. For me, it was a game changer, and I hope that it can be for you too. And don't forget to go to grove.co/Mayim Bialik to get your free goodies. And returning Grove users, you get a free gift too. Supposed to throw. Walnut sponges! Thank you for watching. For more on simplifying your life, go to groknation.com and tune in next time to see what else you're doing wrong.